So, hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and I hope you all are reading the books. And in this book, I'm going to again review a physiotherapy book, and the name of this book is Surface Anatomy, and it has been written by John S.P. Lumley. And this book is very illustrative, and it has different parts of the body, like upper limb, lower limb, and different limbs, and you can see and read about each and every muscle, how to locate the muscle, how to locate the bones, and it has been beautifully written here. Like it has been written in centimeters. Suppose if, for example, okay, because I have read this book and I have I have used this book while teaching in my anatomy. I used to teach human anatomy in a college, so I use this book a lot because after getting knowledge from this book, I applied it in patients and I applied it while practicing my practical skills and palpation skills. And I think that I was better after reading this book as as my palpations are concerned. I in fact tell people how to improve their palpations. You know, there are classes and the workshops in which I told them how to improve their palpation skills, because for a physiotherapist this hand is very important, you know, because every time you touch a patient you get a different feeling of the muscles and you have to read this feeling. So this is actually a very, this is not just a hand, you know, you can read everything from a patient. So you have to make your sensory organs or sensations very strong. And how to do this, I teach in different classes and different theories, practical sessions. So if you talk about this book, so this book has different illustrations, as I already told about the different limbs. But as the location is concerned, this book tells you how much centimeter is up or how much centimeter down that part is, that structure is. Like it covers the surface marking of bones, muscles, tendons, arteries, and organs, and it helps the students to visualize the body in a living and moving person. It's not just the cadaver or the just not the diagram, because there's another book of anatomy, and the name is Illustrative Anatomy. So if you can read that book, that is just for the workbook. Like we have workbook in our school, so this is a workbook of anatomy, and generally people don't know about this because they just focus on the BD Singh or Vishram Singh or Grey's Anatomy, but these kind of book also exists. So the three things which you can learn from this book is that anatomy is in motion. So after reading this book, you can see that anatomy is not static. Muscle contours and joint line marks changes with the movement. Second thing is palpation is a skill. So you have to develop the palpatory skills of yourself so that you can diagnose your patient, and it helps in your acute as well as chronic diagnosis. Whenever you touch a patient, you know, you can get uh, different feeling of the muscles while touching. That is how your palpation should be. And the third thing is clinical relevance matters. So this book lines every region, like in the neck, back, and your upper limb, lower limb, to the real life clinical scenarios. So whenever anything happens to that bone or to that muscle, it's already written what you have to do. So for example, I was telling an example. So suppose you want to locate your radius. Okay. So you know this is radius, this is ulna. Okay. So suppose you want to locate your ulna. So then you can know that you have a notch, you know, ulnar notch, but how to feel it, it is written in the book. Same as if you want to locate the radius, that is 2.5 centimeter down from the ear lateral epicondyle, and then here you can feel the radial head. Okay, so you can actually feel the radial head if you practice. It's little bit painful, little bit, because you are pressing the muscles against the bones. But these kind of information, that how to locate the certain part of the bone in your body, like this palpation skills, you can get through this book. Okay. And maybe I'm also writing an anatomy book. It's just it's बहुत जल्दी बता दिया मैंने, but maybe I'm writing it, and it's been a long time since I'm writing it on only for the physiotherapist, and I don't know when it will be completed, but when it will be completed, I'll definitely publish it, and I hope it will help you because it's only for the physiotherapist or maybe for the medical professionals, because there are other books for the medical professional for anatomy and people are using it. So why anyone will read my book? But there will definitely be something special. That's why I'm writing it, And I'm specifically writing for the physio perspective because I've been a physio of last 10, 11 years, and me myself, I have faced a lot of challenges while reading anatomy. That's how I have, you know, uh, overcome this fear and how I have started learning anatomy. And I in fact teach all these techniques in my classes. If I teach anatomy, then I teach all this techniques in my classes, how to read anatomy books. But it's not just this anatomy, it's like you are reading a human body. So you should have some different skills also. So I don't know when it will be published, but let's see if you will buy this book or not. But still, I'm still writing in a still writing process because it's very difficult to write a book. It took me 2 years to write the other book which I published. Okay, so that's it. And if you want to know about my story of this book, so this book was available, I guess, in one of the libraries. I don't know where. I guess in SGT library or something, in my college library. So I took this book and I started reading, and I didn't know that it's very amazing because, and after that I practiced all the written things in my model, and then I practiced and practiced. I started this channel, my Instagram channel, and this channel was also helpful. This book was also helpful in making the content which I have created back there. So if you scroll my Instagram channel down the lines, you'll see the photos and videos of the muscles, which people don't know that I used to draw. So those are all my drawings, and it took almost 3 to 4 hours just to create a single post. That's how I started this Instagram channel. But I hope it will grow, and I don't know when it will grow, but I hope it's going. It's going fine. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I hope you are reading and developing your skills. Because if you want to be a physiotherapist, then it's fine. But if you want to be a good physiotherapist, then reading is a must. Whenever you read a book, you take a lesson with you, which will never die. You know. Thanks a lot. See you in next video. And till then, keep learning, keep subscribing, and share my channel so that other people can also know that there is a physiotherapist who reads and a physiotherapist who actually gives the book reviews. Thank you so much.